What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Minnesota Twins franchise, episode 107. Just a couple weeks until the regular season is over, and our team is in good shape at the moment. We start today's episode with a quick sim here against Cleveland, winning a game in extra innings 5-4. Daniel Palka and Alex Kirilloff are able to give us some home runs, so the extended roster here in September helps pay off, as we had two separate blown saves in the game, but ultimately got the victory. And the lead now in the Central is getting a lot more comfortable with just a handful of series left to go. As long as we don't have a major losing streak, we can still coast our way to a division title, but I'm hoping we can make things a bit more decisive than that. Today we're going to watch Yadier Alvarez take the mound for Minnesota in what has been easily the best season of his career, as he has become a solidified member of the starting rotation, and we continue the quest for our first 90-win season of the series. We take on Cleveland again here in one of our last home games. Alvarez 8-11 on the year with an ERA under 4 and averaging over a strikeout per inning. Let's get into it. Here is Tyler Naquin for the Cleveland offense leading off. 2-2 count. Alvarez a bit inside with his slider, running the count full, and the payoff pitch is grounded up the middle, and it hops its way to Byron Buxton for a leadoff hit. Francisco Lindor is having an alright season. I'd expect a little bit more from a player his caliber. José Ramírez took Naquin's spot on first base and is able to steal, as the late reaction was nowhere close to getting him out. And then Lindor with a bouncer, not quite through the middle. Taylor Motter from second base able to make the play. Now Ramírez at third base, 2 down for Carlos Santana. Those numbers are awesome. He's the best hitter this year for Cleveland. Here's Alvarez missing outside, trying to be careful against the power hitter, and the line drive to short will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the frame. Twins facing Trevor Bauer, 9-10 on the season. A lot of strikeouts, 3.75 ERA, and opening against Charlie Blackmon, who lines this into center. Nice swing and trapped. Naquin able to keep it in front of him. That was pretty close to allowing a couple extra bases. Now Paul Goldschmidt smashing righties this season, but he can't do much on this pitch. It's a bouncer to short, 6-4-3 double play, and we'll go to the top of the second inning. Facing Jason Kipnis, 2-2 count. Alvarez gets him to reach for this one. Grounded for Motter, and the throw is not in time. Kipnis with good speed reaches. That brings up Bradley Zimmer, who has developed well throughout this series, and he bounces this to the right side as Alvarez flips to Goldschmidt for the first out. When September hits and the rosters expand, you see a variety of new players get opportunities. Here is Dario Pisano chasing a slider from Alvarez way inside. Alvarez gets ahead and gets him to chase another one. An ugly at-bat for Pisano as the inning comes to an end. Michael Conforto is having a really good season now with Minnesota ever since he became a near everyday DH. Here's a high drive into deep right field. It is back, but not quite to the warning track, and caught. I was fooled by that one for sure. Here's Jorge Polanco going after a cutter as Bauer gets another strikeout. 2 down for Minnesota. And that brings up Yasiel Puig, whose offense really has been under expectations this season. First pitch from Bauer is a hanging pitch, and that is hit to center. Yasiel Puig sends it into the upper deck for a solo home run. I believe that is only the second time I've actually hit a homer with Puig this season. It's one of the only times. But that was a pitch left up. It's one you can't afford to miss, and Puig, when he gets a pitch, he can do some serious damage. 432 feet. I don't want to say it's been a bad year for Puig. Obviously, expectations skew the way you look at a season. But overall, good to see the offense clicking at this stage of the year. This is Buxton down the line, grazing the chalk for a single. And then Mitch Garver with 2 away. Buxton goes, it's a strike, and Francisco Mejia throws out the speedy Buxton. What is that, 2 episodes in a row he's been caught stealing? Cesar Puello, the 9-hitter, swings and misses on a good changeup from Alvarez, and he'll go right back to the same pitch in the same location for another strikeout. 0-2 to José Ramírez. He will pull this one into right for a lazy fly hit right at Yasiel Puig. Bottom 3, 2 strikes and 2 outs to Charlie Blackmon as he grounds this to short. And it's a routine play. Not a bad start for Bauer, allowing just the 1 run, but keep that in mind when we go to the 4th inning. We go top 4 first, and this is Santana pulling it to Goldschmidt. Pretty routine play as he touches first base. We're obviously getting a lot of strikeouts this year from Alvarez, but here's Kipnis down the line with a high fly ball. With his control getting better, he's also become a better pitch-to-contact pitcher. So there are a lot of routine plays to begin this game. But as we go bottom 4, Jimmy Nelson immediately comes in for Cleveland. Bauer was about 30 pitches in. He only allowed 1 run. I'm not sure if there was an injury sustained on the last pitch of the previous inning, but there was no sign of this happening, and immediately it is a gap splitter by Goldschmidt to right center field. He's in with the stand-up double. Now Conforto's turn. First pitch to him. Oh, he's underneath that fastball. Falls behind 0-2 and gets a good pitch to rip to left center. Down for extra bases as Goldschmidt sprints home. Second double of the inning for Minnesota as Conforto continues to deliver. 2-0 Minnesota. We actually score without a home run. Now Jorge Polanco gets ahead in the count 3-1, and that's right down the middle. Back to left center we go. Another one for Minnesota. Make it 3 doubles in the inning as they make it 3-0 over Cleveland. Yasiel Puig, can he keep the fun going? No, he's behind the sinker as Nelson gets a very important out for him. And that brings up Byron Buxton with Polanco at second base, fouling off a sinker left up. And a fastball off the corner. Full count to Buxton. Behind the fastball, he strikes out. Nelson does recover, but now 3-0. Cleveland not getting much offense. Here's Bradley Zimmer with a base hit up the middle, trying to change that. Next, you get Francisco Mejia ahead of that fastball. And then Mejia proving to be a very tough out, fouling pitch after pitch. 2-2. Alvarez will not get him to chase. And on the 11th pitch of the at-bat, Mejia lines it to left field. Fantastic at-bat, putting 2 on with nobody down. That brings up the young Dario Pisano, who lifts one to right and ties the game on 1 swing. That's the last thing I expected after the way his first at-bat went, but it's the first home run of his career. It comes at a perfect time for Cleveland on a day where their offense is struggling, and it overcomes an early deficit we put them in. A beautiful swing by Pisano. No one even remembers the strikeout anymore. Tied at 3, 2 down. Ramírez flied to right as Alvarez makes it through 5, only allowing the 3-run homer. So that wrecked a lot of my excitement in this game. Twins tied again. Taylor Motter now facing Nelson. Nothing here, just a pop-out. And with 2 down, how about Charlie Blackmon? He's also putting this lazily in the sky. Cleveland trying to make the comeback happen. They've tied it up. The pitching's getting better. Now we go top 6. Alvarez is still in the game with 70 pitches as Santana waves and misses at the change. 3-2 though, the slider misses inside. When we see his stamina go down, that's when the control can go as well. And then the second straight base runner reaches, and that would be it for Yadier Alvarez. What looked like perhaps an awesome day pitching suddenly turns into a 5 1/3 outing, allowing 3 runs. Nothing too special, nothing too terrible, but now Aaron Loup comes in to face a lefty. Here's Bradley Zimmer with 2 aboard, grounded up the middle. Polanco will touch and throw to Goldschmidt, inning over, and we're still tied at 3. Now we go bottom 6, Paul Goldschmidt at the plate. This is down the line, fair ball, and it will not quite reach the corner. Goldschmidt with a hard turn at first base, holds at first. Then it's Miguel Sanó, quiet day to this point, trying to send that curveball out to left field. And then going after a slider outside. Tough day for Sanó, trying to find offense elsewhere. Conforto with one down. Up the middle, that's through. Can't leave pitches over the middle against this offense. 2 aboard for Minnesota, and that brings up Jorge Polanco. 1-2 count as he falls behind and goes after a breaking ball in the dirt. Oh, that was not good. 2 down for Jimmy Nelson as he faces Yasiel Puig. And the 1-0 is sent to right center. It's down for extra bases. The Twins will take the lead again. Goldschmidt scores. Conforto sent around third. The throw home is not in time, and the Twins lead 5-3. What a day for Yasiel Puig to step it up with the bat. We got the solo home run, and now a 2-run double to give us a late lead. Sometimes you need somebody different to step up, and it's a great thing when it happens. Pisano keeps this one on the ground, and he's retired. How about Puelo? He had an 11-pitch at-bat earlier. Now he's going to foul off that fastball. 2-strike count. He did go around. Strike 3. Aaron Loup with excellent relief. We go to the 8th inning. Loup's still in there. And he's facing Tyler Naquin. 2-2 count. He'll go after the slider and come up empty. With one away, José Ramírez now from the lefty side. He strikes out looking on the circle change. This was one of my favorite outings of Loup the entire season. Here's Jake Reed entering, and he'll get a quick ground out of Lindor. And that means the Twins have a chance to win it in the 9th. But perhaps we could get a little more production first. Here's Sanó. Nothing to this point, but a breaking ball left up. It's going to deep left and hits off the bottom of the wall. Miguel Sanó with another double. The Twins' 5th of the day. And then it's time for Nelson Cruz to get in that bat. Obviously, we have Conforto hit against righties. Well, now against the lefty, it's Cruz's turn as the curveball was in a good location. Another one, and Cruz is going to miss. 2-2 count. Another breaking ball. Cruz strikes out. I'm not sure who this pitcher was, but he sure loved his breaking ball. And then Puig, maybe a little late on this fastball. Can't do much with it. Twins still up 2 as we go to the 9th, trying to win it with Arodys Vizcaíno, who blew his last save opportunity, but here against Carlos Santana. 2-2 count. In the air to left field. Good job. That's 1. Now we got to get through Kipnis. 2-1 count. Kipnis fouls off a fastball to even the count up. And then chops it to the right side. Vizcaíno will tag, and now 2 away. It's all up to Bradley Zimmer. He's put together an awesome season for Cleveland, and all these games down the stretch are so important. Slider nails the corner from Vizcaíno. 1-2. Inside with a 2-seamer. He'll try it again. 2-2. And Zimmer goes after the slider and misses to end the game. Twins win here against the Cleveland Indians, further improving their odds of winning the American League Central. That is win number 87. We still have a road series against Cleveland, but they're going to have to make up some serious ground if they are going to have a chance at winning the division. And the wild card race is looking pretty intense with some of the teams out of the East. We hit 5 doubles in this game, 1 home run. It was a really fun game to play. Yadier Alvarez, 2 strikeouts, 3 runs allowed. Not too bad. 5 straight wins for Minnesota. And then the White Sox. Of course, they end the streak. They beat us 4-1. And here's the box score from that one, as they had 3 in the first inning. A 3-run home run by Anthony Rizzo. And the Twins just couldn't get a whole lot going against Lucas Giolito. So on to the next day. Twins win 2-0 over Chicago. Now we have just about a week and a half to go in the season. Twins still in excellent shape. In this game, we only allowed 2 hits total. Sanó and Gordon get doubles. Conforto goes yard, and Gary Tadano helps out his Rookie of the Year chances, as he'll probably have 1 more start. But we're going to end the episode there. The Twins now have 88 victories, the most we've ever had in a single season in the series. There's a chance the White Sox don't make the playoffs. I really hope they don't. I don't want to face them any more than we have to. And I believe our magic number now is down to 4, maybe 3 if we own the tiebreaker over Cleveland. Either way, we're in really good shape. Just a few more victories and the playoffs are going to be finally here. I'm not sure if we're going to get through everything before MLB 19 comes out, but with year-to-year saves, I'm not thinking it's a big deal. The show's gameplay largely stays the same from year to year, so they have a solid foundation. I'm not too worried about it. I'm excited though. The playoffs are so close. We've never been this close in this series. Next episode, Dallas Keuchel meets José Quintana as we face the White Sox in one of our last games against them, and we'll see if the Twins can maybe even clinch their playoff spot next episode. Thank you all for watching. Please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and leave your feedback down below in the comments. I'll see you all soon. Have a great day.